Welcome, dear friends, to the Cordial Corner, where we practice classic hospitality in our current world. I'm Cordial Chrissy, the channel's hostess, and I find joy connecting with you as we explore the timeless art of hospitality, the nuances of etiquette, and the refinement of character. Whether you're a seasoned host or someone taking the first steps into the world of cordiality, you are in the right place and are welcome to join us on this journey. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our discussions, and also feel free to share this information with a friend. Today, as we embrace the crisp autumn breeze and maybe even a cup of hot cocoa or tea, our focus is on harvesting character at the table. But first, let's dive into the essence of the autumn season. The autumn season has cultural and historical significance, often symbolizing a time of abundance, reflection, and preparation for the colder months ahead. Now, the act of gathering for meals during autumn has deep cultural roots as well. Harvest festivals and celebrations have been a part of human tradition for ages, marking the culmination of hard work in the fields and an opportunity to share the bounty with family, friends, and community. In many cultures, these gatherings are also a time for expressing gratitude for the harvest and for the connections that sustain and enrich our lives. Themes of warmth, togetherness, and gratitude are often associated with autumn and create the perfect atmosphere for people to come together for meals, laughs, and memories. Whether it's a cozy family dinner, a festive harvest feast, or a simple gathering with friends, sharing meals is almost always a way to reflect a sense of community, appreciation, and recognition during this time of year. Another value that these table talks, as I like to call them, bring is the essence of nurturing souls. As we transition into the holiday season, and I use the word transition loosely because we're basically there, I encourage you to reflect on memories that you created with loved ones and friends can be loved ones too, during meals at the table. Personally, my memories at the table are fond to me because they are where I learned old-fashioned wisdom that I carry with me to this day, where I developed an interest in politics, and where I had plenty of girl talk with elders in my family and within the community. I want you to think about what table talks meant to you then, and also create a new definition of what they mean to you now. I think about the importance of society and having conversations amongst ourselves. 3 things come to mind: the need to practice mindful presence, the need to express gratitude and share stories, and the need to model and teach etiquette to the ones who are not only younger than us, but some who may be our age and older than us, because it is never too late to refine your behavior. One of the things that I often hear people discuss is how people have just become so engrossed in their cell phones that they don't even put them away during dinner time. The cell phone can often cause distraction and takes away from the beauty of connecting with people because you're connected to the web. So this season, I encourage you to be fully present at the dinner table and incentivize your guests to do so as well. Whether you're hosting or if you are a guest at someone's house, you can still be that spark that encourages and inspires others to put away their cell phones, leave them at the door upon entering, or see who can even stay off of their phone the longest. These acts are just simple, mindful presence practices that allow us to foster a sense of connection, empathy, and appreciation for the shared moments. And they also contribute to the development of our patience and attentiveness by helping us to actively listen to others, engage in meaningful conversation, and savor the sensory of the meal as a whole. Another thing that we can do is express gratitude by exchanging stories with one another. A lot of times at the dinner table and just during family gatherings in itself, we often laugh and reflect about things that happened throughout the years. Allow this time to be no different and make it more enriching by going through family pictures or inviting individuals that haven't been to gatherings over the years recently, especially due to the COVID pandemic. Openness and creating an atmosphere of invitation and trust helps to create stronger connections amongst individuals. With this also being a time that a lot of tradition is either continued or established, it's perfect to continue to do those things and put your own personal touch on them, or even, I guess, as someone would say, remix them and make them more ingenuitive with technology. This is great because it allows generations to also build bridges through the use of, let's say, Canva by looking at pictures, or just simply teaching an elderly person how to use their cell phone, because a lot of people don't know how to do that if they're over the age of 80. This also expresses gratitude in action because you're thanking the elderly for helping you become who you were and teaching you lessons, and you're reciprocating that by helping them learn how to be up to date and stay in touch with others. Also, this is the perfect time to model and teach etiquette to others. Emphasize the importance of good table manners and etiquette as a form of respect for oneself and for others, such as waiting for others before starting to eat and engaging in polite conversation. It's a great time to model kind and considerate behaviors during interactions by demonstrating the values of courtesy and consideration for others surrounding sensitive topics and life changes that people may have experienced since you last touched base. Discuss how these practices extend beyond the family and beyond those four walls, and how consideration in general contributes to positive social interactions in various settings. Teaching and practicing table etiquette also and just behavioral etiquette in general contributes to the development of character traits such as respect, consideration, and just the overall ability to navigate social situations with grace. So I thank you for joining me today during this conversation, and I hope that not only are you inspired, but you also share your tips for having meaningful, nurturing conversations and interactions at the dinner table down below in the comments section. If you enjoyed our time together, please also give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, and of course subscribe for more conversations. I hope you make today wonderful, and I wish you well as you head out and practice classic hospitality in our current world.